Former South Carolina Representative R.J. May from Lexington County was sentenced today to 17 and a half years in prison for purchasing and distributing CSAM material. Here's what he did. According to federal prosecutors, over a period of 5 days, R.J. May sent 479 videos and images to at least 100 different people in 18 different states, 6 different countries, and 3 different continents. He also had images on his phone of himself having relations in Colombia, the country Colombia, with girls that looked to be very, very young. So Homeland Security sent agents to Colombia to try and find these girls. There were at least 3 of them, to try and find those girls to see if they would be willing to testify against him and to make sure that they were underage, but they couldn't find them. Probably if they had, his sentence would have been harsher than the 17 and a half years that he got. R.J. May was a member of the South Carolina House of Representatives, and he was actually re-elected during this investigation. The feds had already raided his house. The rumors were all out there, and Lexington County, South Carolina, still re-elected him. But he was in the State House voting and sponsoring bills to protect our children from this particular type of behavior. He was strengthening our laws and our punishments for this particular type of behavior when he was actually committing these crimes on his own personal time. And he had young children too. Young children. And he had the worst of the worst type of material on his phone. We're talking toddlers, infants, parents, the worst of the worst. The judge in this case was Judge Curry. She handled the case and she handled the sentencing today. She said on the record that this was the worst that she had ever seen. She's been on the bench for decades. I was in front of her for my first federal case back in like 2003, maybe. That was my first case. It definitely wasn't hers. She has been on the bench since the 90s, and this was the worst that she had ever seen from this guy, R.J. May. The maximum he could have gotten was 20 years. And honestly, most people don't get this harsh of a sentence. But again, Judge Curry said this was the worst she'd seen. She took everything into account. She didn't give him the max, but she didn't reduce it all the way down like he wanted her to. He wants to go live on his farm with his parents to get back there soon so he can start paying off the restitution that he owes to the victims. That's what his defense memo said. And we always have to ask for a lower sentence for our clients. But in this case, Judge Curry did the right thing and gave him a very harsh sentence. So he has a lot of time to think about what he did. Honestly, I'm still out there wondering if they found all the images. This was just a 5-day period. I don't think you just break into this type of behavior for 5 days. Enjoy your time, Mr. May.